Hey there. So today I wanted to take a look at my monthly comics that I got in. I got a big pile of books here to go through. I've been wanting to kind of do shorts of this stuff, but I have so much stuff this month that I feel like I kind of just had to do like a regular full-length video to show everything here. And again, this isn't like a typical month for me. There was a lot of stuff this month. So I just got the one-time shipping because I order from Discount Comic Book Service, and I had so much stuff this month that I decided to save a few bucks by just having everything shipped at once instead of weekly, which you can also do on their website. But yeah, there was just so much stuff, and because of that, they wait till everything comes out to ship, and I think they're a little behind on my shipment too. So some of this stuff, I think, goes back to about 6 weeks ago now. So if you get your books weekly, this is probably old news for you. But I kind of wanted to go through everything here that I got. We're going to start off here with the new issue of Back Issue magazine. This is by Two Moros. I really like this magazine. I get it pretty regularly. A lot of fun stuff in here. Like a lot of Two Moros content, I found they talk about older stuff. So a lot of times when you get creators on here, they'll talk about stuff that normally they wouldn't have brought up when they were still working for the companies. So the fun stuff here is they'll be pretty open about what was going on back in the day, and you kind of get some more of the dirt of what was going on in the industry back in the day. So then I got the previews catalog, and I got the Marvel previews catalog here to go through. Let's see, but we got the IDW one, got some Turtles here. And they forgot to send me the DC catalog last month, so I got two. I've got last month's and this one. And this one I've already ordered from, so I don't need that. So, we got those. Then we've got some graphic novels I got in. This is the Batman Wayne Family Adventures Volume 5. This is from the Webtoon site. I've read some of these. I'm kind of behind on these, but I like these. These are fun, kind of all ages Batman stories. Then we've got some of the DC Compact Comics. This is Batman Hush, Wonder Woman Earth 1, Harley Quinn and the Gotham City Sirens, and the Joker special by Brian Azzarello and Lee Bermejo. I ordered those a while back, but those just shipped. These seem to be sort of the second wave of the DC Compact Comics line. I'm liking these so far. The interesting thing about these is, though, for the most part, all these collections so far have been 12-issue runs that are collected, and Joker here is not. Joker is a special that came out years ago, a graphic novel. So you can kind of see here how it stacks up to the others. And the thing is, they're all $9.99. So these books here, that are, especially Batman Hush, that's a 12-issue series. That is $9.99. Oop, that's the same price as this Joker book. So I don't know if Joker is subsidizing the cost of the Hush book, how that works, but again, I'm liking this line of graphic novels, and they're pretty affordable, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know how the economics of that work out. So getting into just the regular books, we're going to start with Batman, because that's the majority of what I have is Batman. I collect a lot of Batman. So this is Batman 151. It's an Absolute Power tie-in. Then I have the Batman 85th Anniversary variant. So this is have modern artists sort of doing takes on classic Batman covers, but they're putting in actors who've portrayed Batman in live action. So this is a Ben Affleck Batman takeoff of a Jim Lee cover, and I'm pretty sure that's Gabriel Deodato that did this one. Then the next copy of Batman 151 I have is the Superpowers variant that they've been doing. Again, Superpowers is one of my favorite action figure lines. These are really cool. I think there's a lot of call online for McFarlane, who's doing Superpower figures again, to make some of these. I like how Toy Otter is sort of signing the covers here like a price tag. Looks like the old school Toys R Us price tags from back in the day. Next up we have Batman 152, the next issue. Again, another Absolute Power tie-in. Then another 85th anniversary cover. This is Nicola Scott doing Adam West in the Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns #1 cover. Then we have another Nicola Scott cover here. This is her depiction of different sort of Batman through the ages in the comic books. So we've got like kind of first appearance, Silver Age, 60s, 70s, 80s, sort of different versions of Batman. We've got the Batman Inc. costume here, which I think is my favorite Batman costume. Next we have the Beetlejuice variant cover. So these are some they're doing. Now, I'm not getting all these like I've been getting some of these other variant series, but this is Joe Quinones, who's been doing the Batman 89 comic, and he did Beetlejuice with Michael Keaton Batman. It's like, I'm going to get this. There's no way I wasn't going to buy this issue. Now we're moving on to Detective Comics. We've got issues 1087 and 1088. I know this story's wrapping up. I'm ready for it. This has been going on for quite a while. I'm kind of feel like this story's been going on for almost 3 years maybe, or maybe it just seems that way to me, but I'm ready for this story to be done. I know in October, with the sort of DC All-In stuff, Tom Taylor's taken over. I can't wait. I'm really getting burnt out on this Gotham Nocturne story they've been doing, so I'm ready for a change. Then we have the Batman 85th Anniversary here by Chris Samnee. So this is a takeoff of a previous Detective Comics cover from back in the day by Mike Mignola. And here I think he's got George Clooney's Batman here. And then continuing with Detective, we have some facsimile issues this month. So they did Detective Comics number 400. This is the first appearance of Man-Bat. This is nice because I do have the original version of this issue, but mine is signed by Neal Adams, the artist who passed away. So this is a nice reading copy for me. Then they did the shiny foil cover. I gotta have that because I'm a sucker for that. And then they also did a blank sort of sketch variant cover. And again, these have been coming with these sort of white covers over the top of them. And then here's the blank cover inside, which, you know, the idea is to have an artist do a commission for you and kind of draw something on the cover. And I think, yeah, so here on the inside too of that, we still have the original cover, so you can see that too in there. Move these aside. And continuing with Batman, we've got Batman and Robin number 12. This is the Joshua Williamson series I've been loving. This is great. Then I've got a variant cover of this too. This is the Batman 85th by Simone DeMeo. And this is sort of an animated series Batman. I like this cover. I've been getting these, but I don't know. I always feel kind of weird when they group in Batman the Animated Series with something live action Batman. I feel like it's adding legitimacy to the animated series, but there's also a lot of other Batman cartoons that they've done over the years, and I feel like you could do a whole line of just Batman cartoon covers and that sort of thing. So I do like this cover. I like the artist. But again, it would have been interesting to see, maybe save that for another series. Then I've got the new issue of Batman Brave and the Bold number 16. This is a variant cover by Kelly Jones featuring Deadman. I love Kelly Jones, so I was definitely going to pick this one up. I didn't get the A cover of this because I got this, and then I got the other Batman 85th Anniversary cover for this. And this is Lee Bermejo, kind of portraying Robert Pattinson's Batman here. And this is a takeoff from the end of year one, which won't be the last time we talk about that story in this video. But yeah, so this is a pricier book, so I just got these. I didn't get the A cover like I usually do. Then we have Batman Superman World's Finest number 30. So I got the A cover here by Dan Mora, who I'm loving. And then I got the Batman Superman variant here. This is another Batman 85th Anniversary. This is Jorge Jimenez. This is a takeoff of an old Norm Brayfogle cover that's pretty iconic. And he's put Michael Keaton Batman in here, which is appropriate for the time period of that original cover. Just a great combination. I love Michael Keaton's Batman. I love Norm Brayfogle's Batman art. So this was a great idea. As soon as I saw they were doing this, I'm like, I have to pick this one up. Then we've got Batman The Dark Age number 5 by Mark Russell and Mike Allred. Then we've got the Death in the Family, Robin Lives. And so this is the sort of alternate world version of when Jason Todd was killed back in the 80s. This is like what if he had lived, and this kind of the continuing story of that. And this is a Dan Mora cover again. I'm really big on Dan Mora. I really love his artwork, so I had to get this one. Then we've got Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries, which is a fun book I've been getting. So this is issues 8 and 9 of that. We've got Nightwing 117. Again, Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo's arc is about to wrap up, so I'm really looking forward to this. And then here's another issue of that with a Superpowers variant cover of sort of the old school Disco Nightwing. Again, hopefully a figure that they make in real life. Then we have another Nicholas Scott cover here. This is Birds of Prey, number 13. I'm not getting Birds of Prey, but I really wanted to pick up all these Nicholas Scott covers. So I got this one that features Black Canary and her different outfits from over the years. Then we have another Superpowers variant. This is the Poison Ivy variant for Gotham City Sirens number 1. Now, Poison Ivy has her own book right now, so I'm kind of surprised that isn't the cover to that. I feel like we could have done Catwoman on Gotham City Sirens because there is a prototype action figure from back then that supposedly was supposed to be part of like the next wave of Superpowers figures in the 80s that never came out. But I think there's some debate now as to what that figure actually was. But again, that would have been something fun to have on here, especially since we could have done another Superpowers cover. Then we have Power Girl number 12, another Superpowers variant. And this is, a Power Girl action figure for Superpowers that was never made. And again, this is with her, appropriate costume from the 80s that she had. Then we have Superman number 17. I haven't been reading this series. I started to when it came out, and I really liked it. I just kind of dropped off. So I do, want to read this one and see how it is. Again, this is a gold action figure that was supposed to be out back in like 88. They were going to make this a Superpowers figure in sort of in celebration of Superman's 50th anniversary back then. McFarlane has made a figure of this since. So this is one figure we did get. Then we have the Green Lantern War Journal number 12, and this is a variant with John Stewart Green Lantern. Again, feel like this is a Superpowers figure they'll end up making eventually. Then we have Titans number 14, and this is the Wonder Girl Donna Troy cover, and again, this is, her costume from sort of the new Teen Titans era. Then we have Flash number 12 with a Kid Flash Superpowers action figure. I thought this was really nice. Again, one that I really hope we get sometime. I don't know how we don't get one of these eventually. Then we kind of move into some of the facsimile replica issues. This is House of Secrets number 92. And they have done this before. And I have the previous one, but this is like a foil, shiny cover here I got. Same thing with this Crisis on Infinite Earths number 5. With these, I have the original series, so I'm just getting the variant covers. So I got the foil, and I got the blank sketch cover. Then we've got Police Comics number 1. This is a facsimile that features the first appearance of Plastic Man. I did get a Millennium edition. They did of this years ago, in 2000, I guess, when DC reprinted a lot of things. I don't know if that had all the ads and everything in it or not. I don't think it did, but I'd have to go back and double check. Then moving into the indie books, we've got Dick Tracy number 4, and I'm enjoying this series, and I got all 3 covers. I have been picking up the Francesco Francavilla variants of this, because this is the series we were supposed to get like maybe 7 years ago or so from Archie that they announced that they couldn't release because of licenses and things. But the only art that was released for that series was a Francesco Francavilla cover, so I've been getting all these now that they're coming out. Then from Dynamite, we've got Johnny Quest number 1. I really like the Free Comic Book Day special they did with this, so I wanted to check this out. Then we've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Black, White, and Green. This is an anthology series they've been doing, sort of like the old Batman Black and White series, but it's black and white and then shades of green in it, and you have a lot of different artists or writers working on this, so it's been kind of fun. Then we have TMNT Nightwatcher number 1. I'm really behind on Ninja Turtles. I'm not sure what's going on here with this yet, but I wanted to pick this one up and check it out, at least get the first issue. Then we have the TMNT Best of Dark Leo. I'm really liking these TMNT Best of collections. I've been getting all of them. Great covers on here, and yeah, I've really been enjoying these. Then we have Space Ghost number 4 from Dynamite, And I've been getting the Michael Cho variants on this. I really like him. I think he's only doing them up through issue 5, so I mean, the story's been okay, but I don't know if I'll keep getting these. The Michael Cho covers is a big part of this for me. Speaking of artists on covers, we've got Spawn 356 here, and this is the Mark Spears cover. I really like his monster cards that he did and his different paintings and stuff. And I know he is like a Spawn fan. He did some covers before, and I was reading online, it sounded like he regretted not being able to actually paint Spawn on them. So when this was coming out, I really wanted to make sure I picked this up. I actually saw this in the comic shop before my shipment came, and I forgot I'd ordered this, so I almost picked it up the other day again, not realizing I had already ordered it. Then kind of going into Mark Miller land here for a second. This is Prodigy, Slaves of Mars, #1. I'm really loving the Prodigy book. There's been a couple miniseries before this. If you aren't reading this, definitely check it out. I know everything Miller does now is supposed to lead into something for Netflix, so it's only a matter of time before they do a Prodigy movie or a show or something. I don't know what. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this. Then we've got Nemesis Rogues Gallery #2. This is the new Nemesis series. I might have some more to say about Nemesis later on in the week. Then we've got Nightclub 2 #1. I enjoyed the first series of this. It's basically teenagers that become, are turned into vampires and then decide to use their powers to become superheroes. So yeah, it's kind of a fun concept on that. Then we've got Goon, Them That Don't Stay Dead #2. This is a miniseries by Eric Powell. I feel like it's been a while since #1 came out. I can't even really remember what's going on with this book. So I might have to find the first issue and reread that before I get into this. Then we've got Star Trek #23. I'm really liking the Star Trek books from IDW. These have been really strong. And then we've got Star Trek Defiant, which is sort of the spin-off book with Worf captaining the Defiant with his own crew. Then we've got I Lie Popeye. It just looks like more of a manga kind of version of Popeye. I was a big fan of Roger Langridge's Popeye series a few years ago. So, this looks like something different, so I wanted to check it out. At least get the first issue, see how it is. Then kind of moving on to Archie, we've got Kardak the Mystic #1. I'm a big fan of the Archie superhero characters, like the Red Circle Impact kind of characters. And they've been doing these one-shots. I'm hoping they're seeing what sticks, and maybe we'll get like a new version of some of these characters, a new book. So we'll see how that goes. Then we've got Archie: The Decision #1 by Tom King and Dan Parent. Now apparently this is supposed to be Archie choosing once and for all if it's going to be Betty or Veronica. We'll see how that goes. But again, I kind of try to get at least one Archie book a month, just sort of like a palate cleanser. When I'm getting tired of 12-part crossovers and crazy stories. I also did pick up the variant cover by Stephen Byrne here. I really like this. I don't know if he's done other Archie work before. If not, he needs to be doing like Archie like all the time. So yeah, really like that. Then kind of going back to facsimile editions, we've got the Benny and Me #16 reprint. This is one that's kind of become notorious online over the last few years because of the text here on the cover. And like that issue, it's kind of gone up because of that notoriety. So this is a cheaper way of getting that. It still has the 12-cent cover price here, which it's not. But it seems like Marvel and DC are pretty good about changing that price point just so there's no confusion with that. But yeah, let's see. There's what else? Oh yeah, there is one more thing I got. Let's see. And I don't even know if I can really get this on camera right now. So yeah, I got this big boy right here. So this is the Batman Year One Artist Edition. Yeah, I'll have to like readjust the camera and everything to get a real good shot of this, but yeah, this is the new Artist Edition that just came out. And reprints all the artwork from the series. So yeah, really looking forward to this. Again, this was probably the biggest purchase of the month. Definitely had to see about working some overtime this month to get everything. But yeah, that's my haul for the month, I guess. Did you get anything good? I'll probably take a look at some more of this stuff in depth later on. If there's something you saw you would like me to talk about, let me know in the comments below. And thanks for watching. If you'd like to follow me on social media, I'm on Twitter/X at Detective651, also on Instagram at Detective651. Be sure to check out my t-shirt store at tpublic.com/user/Detective651. I've got a lot of nerdy designs on there, and there's sales all the time, so check it out frequently.